you. Ready? Move. Up. Move. Go. Up. Hawkeye's here. Ready. You ready?
Okay, we are watching live at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, where former President Trump was speaking on the stage.
And then the worst president in the history of our country took over. And look what happened to our country. Probably 20 million people. And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened.
Move his hair. Hold. When you're ready. On you. Ready? Move. Up. Move. Go. Up. Hawkeye's here. You ready?
Okay, we are watching live at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, where former President Trump was speaking on the stage.
And then the worst president in the history of our country took over. And look what happened to our country. Probably 20 million people. And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened.
Broads in Atlanta, just took the lean in the family. Credit cards and the scammers, getting the licks in the band. Legacies.
Hello.
Hey,
Everybody.
what's up, man?
What's up?
What's up, Big Max?
How you
What's up,
doing,
Big Dog? Man, I'm feeling good today, man. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Before we get started, though, just so YouTube and the algorithm can make sure that we're doing our due diligence and informing everybody that this show, though for educational content and awareness of things of a serious nature, such as that of the writing on my hat here, which is clearly awareness of autism, which I happen to be on the spectrum of for my entire life. What? Yeah, that explains it all. Yeah. And also entertainment purposes only. We have opinions, subjective opinions, factual opinions, personal opinions, all kinds of different opinions, kind of like the topic of tonight's show, which is relationships. And relationships can entail and encompass such a broad range of things. Is it a relationship with you and your significant other? Is it the relationship that you have with you and the Lord? Is it the relationship between you and your imaginary fucking friend? Where are we going to go with relationships today? What do they mean? And what the hell do we know about relationships? Tony, I'm going to let you take off with this one since this was your idea tonight, and I love it. Because, like I said, we have different sorts of relationships throughout the course of our day, our life, our very existence. And there's, like I said, whether it's a pet or a human, it doesn't really matter, a spiritual being, whatever the case may be. And, we all have different relationships with whatever force, entity, individual, or, four-legged, two-legged, no-legged friend that we might have. So relationships mean a lot. They're very important to have. And the way that a relationship is built, and I'm going to use myself as an example for just a moment. I've been married for going on 18 years with 2 children. Now, I've been with the same woman that I'm married to for over 20 years, going on 2024 now? It's going to be 24 years, God willing. And then 100 more years after that. Do we get along all the time? No. Anybody who tells you they get along all the time with their significant other is either married to somebody of the same sex or they're not telling you the truth. And I'm going with the latter.
Same sex, get along all the time. Come on. Even if you're married to the same sex, bro, you're not going to get along all the time. Hell no.
You're not going to get along all the time in any relationship for the most part with a human being, because there's going to be certain things that you're not going to always agree upon. But what do you I guess, what do you want out of a relationship is, what it boils down to. And if we're talking about relationships with humans, are we looking for a one night type of relationship? Are we looking for a long-term relationship? Have we found that person that we think is the one and we're going to stick with that person? I mean, there's a lot to take in when you consider a relationship. And then when are you ready for a relationship, and at what point in time does that come in?
Man, I've been to be honest with you, I've had all the above. You know what I'm saying? Long term, somebody you'll stick with, the one nighters, all that stuff, man. It's like, I guess it depends on your age, man, how old you are, bro, because, with age comes wisdom, and, when you get a little bit older, I think that people want to settle down more, don't you? Want to settle down more, find somebody to grow old with and shit like that, bro, you know what I'm saying? Me, I'm still single, so, that's by choice, but it's like, it just seems like the older I get now, it's like, okay, maybe I would like a relationship, eventually or something. I can see myself doing a relationship. I used to tell girls I used to date, Max?
Tell me.
I used to tell them this, bro. I used to be like, you know what, man? If you're looking for a relationship, you got the wrong guy. You know what I'm saying? Look. I'm not really. Yeah,
I'm not the one. I'm not looking for, and sometimes a lot of people are up front, and this is something that I haven't had to deal with in, like I said, over 20 years, because I'm not out here trying to get any strange. I'm not trying to get a girlfriend or a second wife or any kind of crazy shit like that. I'm happy with where I'm at. I'm not complaining about anything. And when it comes down to it, where I was, let's say, 30 years ago,
well, bro,
before I met my wife.
It's like
30 years. Because that'll put me at like 17 years old, and what my priorities were at 17 or even at 21, etc. I wanted to get
I remember.
I want to fuck. I want to get my fuck on. I don't know how else to say it. That's what was
That's
that's
what
what
it
was up.
said.
And it was cool because back then the atmosphere and in that time frame, you're talking about late 90s, you know, in the 90s basically,
Mhm.
before all the technology and cell phone, you could actually have a face-to-face conversation with somebody. And I'd be terrified to try to do that shit now, not because I'm scared of it, but I don't know if the other person's going to be as receptive to being able to have a conversation like a normal person.
I mean, it also depends on Max, like what you looking for in a relationship, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you looking for? You're looking for like, you know, like you said, that long term or that short term. You know what I'm saying? That one night stand. Uh, you got. I feel like, man, if you're gonna be with somebody, bro, you gotta have a vision. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a
Well, let me
vision,
ask you
bro.
this: all of a
A common
sudden,
goal.
to my knowledge, you were in a relationship here as of recently. Is that correct?
Well, it was a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It was a little bit. That's why I picked the subject because I was like, that's definitely why I picked the
Let's hear
subject.
about
You
the
know?
situation. Let's hear the situation, and then get a little context
Okay.
behind it, and then let's
All
hear the
right.
story. Everybody loves the story.
Okay, well, I was in a relationship, man. Well, this girl I was dating, man. Well, I didn't consider dating her. She's been my best friend, man, for like 6 years, right? And I knew that being in a relationship with her, bro, wasn't the right thing because when we first started dating, bro, she was like on the first day, I went to my friend's house and she followed me. And so I was like, it was crazy, bro. It was like she did some crazy shit, like screaming and shit. And that was a red flag for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just at my homie's house, man. What are you doing following me for? You know what I'm saying? So I broke it off right in there. Right there. You know what I'm saying? But I still kept her as a friend, man. She became like, like grew on me, man. Became my
You
best
fucked
friend
up,
over the.
right?
Oh yeah.
You done fucked up,
Oh
right? You fucked
yeah.
up right
Hey,
there.
bro,
You knew you fucked up. You
I
knew you
did,
fucked
bro.
up.
Yeah, boy, dude. I was
Why
like,
would
wait,
you do that? Why would
I
you
know.
do that? That's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
But she,
What
I
the
was,
fuck is the matter with you?
but I ended it right
No,
there,
no.
bro.
What happened? You fucked up right there. I heard it. What the fuck did you do? You want some shit? You want that
Nah,
new shit that
man.
I don't even know how to pronounce?
What is that new shit? I don't know what they're talking about. This was new. I like liquor. You know what I'm saying? A drink. That's what about much, and and the
Well,
herbals.
see, that's the
Enough for
problem.
me.
I don't drink. I haven't
Oh
had a
yeah.
fucking drink in over what, 12, 13 years, 14 years. I have no idea.
Yeah, bro. I remember you used to toss them back, boy. That's another story. You remember that, boy? Toss them back.
Oh yeah.
Tell them, yeah, they don't know
Oh,
about
I
that
was
thing.
a
You
victim of
used
shit.
to open your throat. I remember.
If there was like social media back
Yeah.
then, I would be the most famous motherfucker in the world because I
You
would
would be.
do tricks with alcohol and beating people's ass and smoking weed and whatever else. That I would do a lot of crazy shit, bro. We would all do a lot of crazy shit. It wasn't just me, but
Oh, yeah.
I found
It wasn't
myself
just you.
doing
We
like
all do.
stupid as
We all
shit,
do.
pushing the limits of it all.
Yeah, but like I said, we get older. But so let me get back to my story. Let me finish telling you.
Yeah.
So
Get on
I.
story. Get on story. I'm sorry. Here, I'm gonna mute my mic so you can tell the story. You done fucked up. I just want to make that clear.
Well, but I kept her around as a friend, man. And me, I'm kind of an enabler, bro. You know what I'm saying? She didn't really like. She was cool, man. I saw that she was down. And she was like, she was like a rider, bro, a good friend and stuff like that. Had my back and all that, bro. But she had no vision, bro, and no goal, man. You know what I'm saying? And her vision and goal was to like just to be able to do what she want to do. But you gotta think that stuff costs money to do things. You know what I'm saying? So me, I've supported this. I was basically supporting it for like 5 years. Supported it for 5 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? She ain't paid for a thing, nothing. It's just me. And I ain't saying that, that's what I chose to do. That was my thing. You know what I'm saying? But I let her know that it was not. We're not in a relationship. I'm just looking at you because you're my friend, bro. For real. Well, she didn't see it that way every day. You know what I'm saying? Because she would go around talking about she my girlfriend people. I'm constant. I ain't got no girlfriend. Making it hard for me to get dates and stuff, bro. It's crazy, Max. It was crazy. Crazy, man. Well, I ended it this week just the total up front. I think you know what it is, Max. I like crazy. I don't get it, dude. Maybe I'm attracted to crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like the good girls that I've had, man, the good girls that I've dated, man, I don't want them. You know what I'm saying?
You don't want
It's
to.
like
You want to marry the good ones. You want to fuck the crazy ones. You see, that's the thing. You want to make sure you don't get too confused. You don't want to. I mean, eventually you're gonna fuck the good ones because you're gonna be married to them. But the crazy ones, yeah, that's not. That's not like marriage material. You don't.
Nah,
Man.
it's not. But it's fun, bro. It's fun to keep it interesting because it's just fucking crazy, bro. They do crazy shit. Like, oh shit, I didn't think of that. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. But now it's like, now I'm at the point in my life, Max, for real, man. It's like I just want like a nice, even person, man, a good one, so I can sit back and chill, man. You know what I'm saying? Have a conversation with. Now, you know what I'm saying? Just have some, something common, bro. Common goal, bro. Because this shit out here is for the birds. Dating is for the birds, bro. Be happy you're married. For real.
Let me ask you this: how old was this other person? Younger or older?
Her birthday is actually today, and
happy birthday to the woman.
She's 42. 42.
So she's an adult.
Yeah, she's an adult,
not like,
man.
But you gotta, you never really know somebody's true past and everything that they've been through to whether or not they know how to have a real relationship. Like, I never really knew how to have a real relationship, honestly. Because the relationship that my parents had was like a dysfunctional one, though they loved each other, but it wasn't anything like to want to model yourself after. You know what I'm saying? But it gave me an idea, I suppose, of what a relationship is, just because it was long term.
Right. Well, it's like, for real, man. It's like I don't have, my mom. Only people I had to model myself after, man, was my grandparents, bro. You know what I'm saying? And they were together for 50 years. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my mom, bro. She was single. You know what I'm saying? She had she had boyfriends here and there, bro.
I love your mom. I love Kent if they're still around. I'm sure. I know your mom's still around. I know Latrice is still around. Is Kent still around?
Yeah.
Is he? Nah,
he passed away. He passed away.
Did he really? Did he really?
Yeah, he passed away. Yeah. Yeah, see, he is of cancer. You know what I'm saying?
Well, may he rest in peace. And Kent was a officer of the law. He was a police officer here in Kansas.
We didn't get along that way.
Very nice man. He was a very
nice dude,
good person. To me,
he was good dude, but he didn't. Oh yeah, he was, Max. I mean, hands down, he was a good guy, but we just didn't get along that well. We got along, but I didn't agree with his views. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I was young, but I didn't agree with his views.
To where it would, and I, in retrospect, when my dad was remarried after my mother had passed away, whether or not the woman that he was with was the right woman, perfect woman, it doesn't matter. I wouldn't like her just by like default. You know what I'm saying? So that though I didn't act that way towards her to make her feel unwanted or uncomfortable or try to bump heads with her necessarily, because I know my dad liked her and they got along well. I think that sometimes that can get in the way, and I'm not saying that's what you did, but in a lot of cases, and I know how we both felt at one point in time in our lives about law enforcement due to the things that we were involved in. It wasn't a favorable, you're like, wow, he's a cop, right?
Yeah, definitely. He's a cop, man.
So, so his views are definitely not going to be in line with what we're looking at back then. But I do feel bad. He was a real nice man to me. He was a very good human being from what I remember, and may he rest in peace.
And you know what? And speaking of that, man, my mom even asked about you the other day. I was talking to her about like the podcast thing we do. Yeah, she said, "Tell Max I said hello, and I'm glad to see he's doing well and stuff like that." So there you go. She says hello. Hope you're doing well. I'm glad to see you doing well. You know what I'm saying? She asked about Roman and Felix. She asked about all of them.
Well, Roma and Felix are still in the optical business here in Kansas City. They have a successful line of optical shops, high-end optical shops. I'll plug for them. It's called Romanelli Optics. They have a location that is in Leawood. They have one in Town Center. They have one that is located also, if I'm not mistaken, in Hawthorne Plaza. And it's all high-end optical stuff. They've been in business since the very beginning of 2000s. Great guys. We all came from the Soviet Union together from different parts, of course, but at the same time. And then Elliot, the third one, has his own business. Do what, sir?
I thought Elliot was a banker now.
He is a vice president of, I I think it's UMB
I'm
Bank, and not like he's the vice president of the entire chain
right,
of UMB, but
right,
he does a vice president role. He deals with commodities,
yeah.
so I'm not exactly
You see,
sure what he's in banking. So
and
everybody
seeing
does very
all,
well for themselves.
yeah, and seeing everybody, man, it's like, I be seeing y'all like on Facebook, bro, and like, it's not, and it's good to see like everybody's got their wives and their kids and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like to see, man. Everybody's
Well,
like,
there's a dark side
well,
to this story as well.
yeah,
Without mentioning any names, because there's an individual out there that's, you would value wives or significant others, babies, mamas, girlfriends, whatever you want to verbalize it. And if you got 3 children by 2 different babies, mamas, without having to mention any names, you would make sure that they're taken care of and you see them often, etc. But if you haven't seen them in years due to the fact that you're a miserable, worthless alcoholic that likes to get prostitutes that you find online and then go back and forth.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about.
And then not show up to work and still collect a paycheck and think that you're okay. That's not genius level shit. You're just a bum. And you know how I feel about you. I haven't talked to you in a number of years, ever since I landed you in that bullshit company that you had, a McDonald's contract for 2 years at $35,000 a store that you managed to fuck up because you did nothing more than open your mouth. Oh, then you fired me for getting you that contract that you ended up fucking up because I wasn't there. Because guess what? Genius level doesn't know how to read a fucking blueprint.
It's one of those people that we just named right there.
Uh-huh.
I'll talk to you about that off the air because I definitely want to know more. That was dope right there. No shit.
Yeah, real life shit. This is and this motherfucker's got to. You have to understand. I'm going to separate this. So let's say that, hypothetically speaking, that this individual has a multi-million-dollar mansion that he lives in right now. As we speak, he's in that mansion right now, unless he's in another part of the country in Florida. It's in Florida, Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood area, Miami Beach, South Beach area, with people of the night, whatever you want to call them, escorts, whatever the proper terminology is. It's all semantics. Doesn't matter what you call them. You know what we're talking about. But that's what he does.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Here, whether he's there. But to be able just to do that and still live that lifestyle, this guy, I got no respect for him because he's living that lifestyle, yet he's got 3 kids that he hadn't seen in years because he can't keep sober. So fuck him. He's a piece of shit. And
that dude, though, the person we're talking about, man, has always been about like the cars and all this stuff, and then, you know what I'm saying, trying to live that lifestyle, bro. You know what I'm saying? Always.
But that shit doesn't. Who does that matter to? Like me, for example. Like I said, being on the spectrum. That's why I brought out like some of my sports stuff. Like all sports stuff is around me, like in front of me, back and it's all over.
Yeah.
Makes me feel comfortable.
I love that. I love those jerseys, bro. Them jerseys is hard. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good, bro. You're good. There's all. Oh, they're all over the place. And, this is just a small section of people. Bro. Yeah, but I had the back screen up, but I'm not hiding nothing. Here you go. You want to check it out? There you go.
Yeah. But go ahead. I'm sorry. Let me hear you.
No, go ahead. No, I'm listening.
So it sounds like that,
good,
it sounds like that person has a little trouble with relationships himself, bro. You know what I'm saying? For real. Since we're on the subject of relationships, it sounds like maybe he's just not built for it. You think, man? I mean, you think he's just not? I don't think he's ever been built for it. I mean, he's just not. You know, he's used to like. He's a flashy kind of guy, bro. He likes the $1 million mansions and shit, bro. He likes the, you know what I'm saying, the snazzy
4 or 5
cars, bro.
Cars.
Yeah, he likes the cars, bro. Roman's got them whips, bro.
That are heated.
Yeah, but Roman got them rips, bro. Woo.
Roman's got some nice ones, but the other guy, he's got some stuff that I've seen when I was doing work for him between G-Wagons, brand new Vets, brand new Teslas, Raris, DeLoreans.
Raris, man. He was rolling the Raris, man.
Raris, DeLoreans, brand new Vets, G-Wagons.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah,
I can show you pictures of
Yeah,
all this stuff. I got
that's
videos
who
of
he
all
is,
this stuff. I
man.
just don't, but I'm not trying to brag. Like, oh, you know these people. Why'd you do this? Why'd you do that? Why'd you stop working for them? It wasn't that I
Yeah,
stopped working for them. I was forced out because of
yeah,
an alcoholic
yeah.
that decided
Man,
that
bro.
in the amount of time that I was there versus the amount of time that he spent there, I was able to do that because I don't drink. And if you want me to take care of business and make things work, here we go. This is the plan. Let's do it. We're not fucking around. I don't need you around here if you're going to be drinking and drunk and doing stupid shit because you're taking time away from me
Right.
doing my job. My relationship with the
Yeah,
employees here that I have now been, what's the right terminology? I guess you promoted me to manager. And
yeah.
yeah, let's get to work. Let's fucking do the job.
Bro,
Otherwise,
that
what are you
dude,
paying
man.
me that for?
It's. I mean, because I see the stuff on I haven't talked to him in I talked to him probably like 5 years ago, man. Like, I'm saying, I went and saw him, at the shop, and you know what I'm saying. And we sat down and talked, man. Had a nice little, little lunch and shit. He just seems like he was just like, the same old motherfucker, man. Cocky, conceited. I got money and shit. What? I'm better than you, kind of shit. But you gotta love that motherfucker, man. That's crazy. You gotta love that motherfucker, dog. You don't no more. Y'all, man, yeah, you do.
I love everybody. I don't love everybody, but
don't let money ruin your relationship.
No, it's got nothing to do with money. I care less about his money.
Yeah.
You got money, that's great. I'm not worried about money. I got a wife. You got plenty of money. Not that I don't have my own money. That's what I'm saying, but it's nothing that I talk about. Nothing to brag about. It doesn't make any difference. It doesn't matter. It's not important. I just think that with him, it does matter, and it is important because that was like his goal, his whole life was to get shit and flaunt shit. But then,
it was like, bro.
He was kind of like R. Kelly before R. Kelly. Like, we'd all be trying to either get with ladies that were our age, older. He'd still be looking at freckles and braces and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I can't fuck with you, dog.
Ooh, yeah, I remember that. I remember that, bro.
No. That ain't me. That ain't me.
Hey, that was crazy, man. Those were some days, man. You know what I'm saying? He we're 17. He rolling out in the newest black sports. You know what I'm saying? This new shit looks like a Batmobile. We're like, what the hell? What the hell's he doing? Yeah, he was crazy. I can't hate on him before he gets his success, but I just think that he just let it get to his head, man. A lot of cats do that, man. You know what I'm saying? They start getting it, bro, getting it, and then they just forget where they come from. You know what I'm saying? I do.
I get it.
And they start, thinking
I had businesses.
I don't agree with it. I agree with it, but it's just like, they start thinking better than what they really are. You know what I'm saying? And that damages relationships. You know what I'm saying? For real. I mean, I think money is another thing that really kills relationships.
I think you're right. And as far as relationships, we're talking about that. I worked with my dad when we had the Goodyear together for over a decade.
I remember that.
We had a relationship that was good. And relationship with the employees, etc. They were like family at that point, and it worked well. We never had any issues. We sold it, made out well, and I continued to open up some more businesses, and then I finally retired based on injury out of my control. But that's another story for another lawsuit that's still pending.
That's going to be that's next show subject.
Oh, we can talk about that. I'll tell that story to the day.
I can't wait to hear about that, man. I like catching up with you, bro. I love this podcast, man.
Yeah, I'll tell people the ins and outs of the trucking business and industry and repair. I'll let people know what that consists of and what it really consists of. And I'll show you some pictures that I took, and I can expose a few people. I'm sure they won't mind. I don't mind not being able to walk right. Doesn't bother me not being able to walk without a limp or pain any part of the day or night, and not being able to sleep for more than a couple hours a night. Yeah, that doesn't bother me. Why would I do that out there?
Well, it sounds like you need to be compensated, buddy.
Oh, I think so.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. You need to be compensated. I think, you know what I'm saying, for real. Can't walk, wake up, sleep. You can't sleep. Oh, wow. I hope you get well, man, better, man. I hope you feel better, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I know about them injuries. You know what? Oh, you forgot. You don't even know what I do you? Do you?
Like how? Well,
Huh?
you are a carpenter, and I believe
Whoa.
you were on.
Mm.
Am I right?
Mm.
You,
My guy listens, bro. My God, that's what's up.
yeah, you're
Yeah.
traveling carpentry. So
Yep.
carpentry, and then working on the docks.
Yeah.
Dock worker.
I just been. Actually, I was building golf courses on cruise ships for a while. You know what I'm saying? Putting golf courses on cruise ships. You know what I'm saying? So it
Yeah.
was interesting. You know what
But
I'm
the
saying?
end, the,
So
to end my story, the point of what I was
mm,
saying is I had a business before everybody else. I was younger than everybody else. I'm still the youngest
yep.
guy. I'm almost 50
Yeah,
at
you
this
are.
point, and I never let it get to my head. I never let it, get to my head. And I guess that's one thing that kept me humble about it. My dad never let it get to me. Maybe it's because he didn't let me draw any money for the first 4 or 5 years, which is perfectly fine. We could have, we just didn't. We cared more about the business and long term and making the books look better, which paid off, and we were able to sell it. But that's ultimately the point of that story was the success, the money. We never let it get to us to this day, even with my wife's business, which I don't really plug, but it's an online clothing store boutique. They have a brick and mortar warehouse. They've been in business since, I don't know, the last 6 years at least, and they do great.
Really?
So,
That's what's up, man. I mean, that's impressive, bro. I mean, you know what? But you had but see, Max, you also had I mean, if people who know you and know your dad, bro, they know you weren't going to get out of line, bro. With that, you know what I'm saying? They know he wasn't going to let you not be humble and just spend a bunch of money and take a bunch of loans out and do this. He wasn't going to do that, bro. Your dad was on point with that,
no,
man. You know what I'm saying?
no,
He
my
was,
dad
bro. He
wouldn't
was.
play
I
that
got.
kind of game.
Nah, man. But you had the foundation though. You had a
Thank
foundation
you
that
guys
helped you with
watching. I
that.
appreciate you. I appreciate all the new subscribers. Welcome in, guys. Thank you very much. This is Tony. I'm Max. We were talking about relationships, and we were still talking about it. So you guys got in the early part. Welcome. Anything you want to add? Any questions you want to bring in, or even if you want to come into the show, let me know, and I'll send you a link. You can pop up. You don't have to show your face. You can just talk whatever you want. We're 100% open. We're 100% real and transparent. We're just a couple regular guys.
Right.
So
See, it was talking.
thank you again.
You know what I'm saying? It's talking that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's real though. That's what I like, man. You know what I'm saying, Max? I
At
don't
the end
think
of the
also,
day, you got
Max.
to realize this. Nope, nope, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, what I'm saying is, Max. I think that man, like I think this is a good I think it's a good I would watch this show if I was somebody, bro. Somebody just a regular person on the street. I would watch it, bro. Just because, man, the things that we talk about, man, it's not we just it's really like no holds bar. Your opinion is your opinion. I respect your opinion, man. It's yours. You know what I'm saying? I can't get mad at you or try to censor you for speaking your truth. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I hate. Like a lot of these shows, man, people get in trouble, man, for speaking their truth. I mean, okay, okay, I don't. Okay, there's a lot of people out there, man, who don't like the whole gay thing. You know what I'm saying? Or they don't understand it, bro. And there's people out there. So, but they get shunned if they speak their truth about it, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like people come down on them, give them a backlash, bro. If they speak their truth, like if they don't like, if they don't think it's whatever, whatever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I look at it, man, like it's your opinion. Speak it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like about this, man. Speak the fuck you want to say, bro. It don't matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? If I don't agree with it, I'll probably tell you I won't agree with it, but I'm not gonna sit there and shun you, bro, over your opinion. Only one subject can make me do that. If you start if you try to make an excuse why racism is good, I don't. That'd make me like, oh, what? You know what I'm saying? But that's about it, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, anything else, opinion is opinion, bro. I like this.
And in this country, in the United States, we're allowed to speak our mind, say what we want. There are other people that are of like-mindedness that want to hear, that can
Hmm.
relate, that don't mind being able to say, you know what, he's not wrong. And at the same time, it all comes down to subjectivity and what is truth and what isn't truth. And you've got to be able to separate the two. There's not a real blurred line type of area with us. What we believe and what we think is based on personal experience. If I didn't know anything about being married for nearly 18 years with 2 children and raising them the whole time with my wife together and our families all get along, believe it or not, then I wouldn't speak to it because I wouldn't know a thing about it, but I do. And that's not a brag or a
Mm-hmm.
flex. That's just the truth. Have I been the perfect son-in-law? Have I been the perfect husband? Have I been the perfect father? Absolutely not. No way. I have yet to see anybody like that. And I don't care how they present
I mean, it's not a
themselves.
manual, bro. It's not an instruction manual on how to be the perfect husband, how to be the perfect father, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people have to just go what they know. You know, have to look at it.
I think, sometimes you grow up in an environment to where you're not allowed the opportunity to see how that works. And perfect example is my dad. His father passed away when he was 9 years old. So my father ended up getting a third grade education. This was back in the Soviet Union. And I never met either one of my grandparents, but he ended up being the man of the house, helped my mother, didn't have any more school, ended up doing whatever he had to do to make sure that they were able to survive and make it. And that's what ended up happening. So when he met my mother, they had a child. And as I started growing up here, when we moved to the United States, I'm not going to lie, he wasn't the best dad because he didn't have a dad to begin with long enough to learn how to be a dad. And that's not his fault. And for the longest time, I didn't understand that until I myself became a dad. And then I realized how difficult it is. And the same goes for her mom or for anybody that's out there. And at one point or another, it'll sink in and it'll click and you'll be like, wow, I can't believe that.
I think in your situation, Max, and I'm just like, I'm only speaking on it because I was around you, bro. I think he maybe he wasn't a good dad like that, but when you started working with him, it's like he was a good man. He showed you how to be a good man, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think he showed. You know,
but the way he did it was probably not correct, because what you don't realize is I witnessed things between alcoholism between the both of my parents, the nonstop smoking, and that's just part of the culture at that point. And then the abuse, the things that I saw as far as, the police and the bruises and things that I wasn't supposed to see. And plus me getting beat on, but, none of my children were privy to the same type of things that I was molded into because I realized it was wrong. And that's how I learned from it versus somebody telling me, hey, don't do this.
So you think ass was wrong? You think ass whoopings are wrong? Like you can ass whooping?
No, I don't think. No. When I say ass whooping, no. If I'm out of line, I absolutely deserve to get my ass beat. If you're pissed drunk and you have nothing better to do and decide to do a sport beating, whatever, here I am. This is before my brother was born, 10 years later. Never got touched once. Never got touched once. Never got yelled at, nothing. Never got touched once.
Probably because they realized,
have I ever beat my children? No, my son is 15 years old. And he's bigger than I am. I'm 6'2" and I weigh 300 pounds. I'm not a big sloppy motherfucker either. My daughter, 10, 11, 10, 10. So 5 years younger. She's fine. I never fucking had to do anything to her. I just talked to her like a regular person at that level that she was at, explained the situation, dealt with the problem if it came up, dealt with it right then and there, so it doesn't get forgotten and it's addressed right away. That's the best way to deal with it.
Right. And be honest with them, you know what I'm saying?
Be honest and go with what, there's no difference between a child that is 2 or 3 years old in 2024 than there was at a 2-year-old 5,000 years ago, all right, or 10,000 years ago. You're a baby. They're still a baby. They're a toddler. They're a little bit. They're just a little. They don't understand anything. Don't expect any more out of that child or the modern 2-year-old, because the modern 2-year-old and the ancient 2-year-old are still just a 2-year-old or a 1-year-old or an infant, however you look at it. That's another relationship, the bond between a parent and a child. So, I mean, relationships, like I said, they're all encompassing. What kind of relationship are we talking about right now? We're talking about how a relationship in general is all encompassing, and with personal relationships, whether it be a significant other, with the child, with the parent, with the Lord, the spiritual relationship that you if you decide you want to go that route. We're not telling you to do anything. We don't want to encourage you to do anything. We're not here for that. We just want to talk about the things that we think people want to listen to. So that's why we're here. And like I've mentioned this before, if we ever get monetized, every penny, every cent will go to charitable donations. Not a cent, not a penny I will take. You heard it here again.
Not
as I repeat it.
I like that, man. Everything goes to charity. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I think this, Max, too, man. Let me tell you this, man. I think this, bro. I think that, okay, so let me ask you a question. Okay. So if you have your, whoever your higher being may be, whatever it may be, the universe, God, whatever you believe in, right? So you have your higher being, man, and you're relating, so you know that the reason why I really don't go to church, man, is because I know my relationship with my higher power. You know what I'm saying? I know my relationship, and it's pretty good. So I don't feel like I have to go sit around and with other people and do that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, as long as I know and stuff like that, I'm good, and he knows we're good. You know what I'm saying? But it's like people expect you to have the same relationship with them, kind of, man, with your own. You know what I'm saying? It's like they want. That's what I feel like. They want you to have the same kind of relationship with your higher power as they do. That's why they preach on you, try to push you on you and stuff like that. And that pushy stuff, man, you can't, like with any relationship, you can't force it. You know what I'm saying?
Church is wherever you make it. I make my church every day right here, whether it's in Studio A, Studio B, doesn't matter. I pray. I don't miss it. At least I pray all throughout the day. I read the good book every day. I could prove it to you. I could show you right now on my phone. Plus, I got another hard copy, as we all should, of the Bible. And that's just my religion. But I, focus on the first 5 books. I'm familiar with all the other books, but by no means does that mean I'm a theologian. I'm not saying that. But if you want to talk scripture, I'm versed in it, and we can discuss it by all means. But what I'm saying is, it comes down to, the relationship that you want to have. Some people aren't ready for it. Some people, they get led in the direction that they think that other people want to take them, but it might not be the route that you're ready to take for yourself. And it's just, whether you call it trial and error, whether you call it growing up, whether you call it just experiencing life and deciding which route is best for you. Who's to decide but yourself? But people of faith don't need proof. People of science, they demand it. Me, I think at this point in my life, I've realized that things they're no longer a coincidence. I don't believe that to be true. I don't believe in luck. I don't believe in coincidence. I believe we're all here for a purpose. Whether or not that purpose is to just procreate and coexist, I think there's more to it than that. The relationship that I have is with the Lord. I'm Jewish, and I've always been Jewish. Though I've been baptized, it doesn't change the fact that I'm Jewish. Organized religion is something that I don't understand and I'm not a part of. I don't agree with it. And I'm just as close with the Lord as I would be if I went to a church. But I say the money, because I don't have to pay out for that big fancy church that doesn't pay any taxes.
What is, like 20%? 20% of your earnings? 10%? 20%?
Yeah. The tidings.
I saw on TV, man, this preacher said, man, the Lord wants me to have a plane. He sure does. He wants me to have a jet, a private plane. I was like,
the Lord likes leather seats. The Lord told me this. The Lord likes a dark camel suede leather seat. He likes it to recline like this. He wants to go back like this. He also likes a footrest. The Lord loves a footrest.
Yeah.
What? Man, shut up. The Lord doesn't ask for nothing. The Lord asked for 10 things. He gave 10 laws, or the 10 commandments. If anybody's ever heard of that, it's a real thing. You can look it up anywhere. I'm pretty sure you can go to a hotel room. The most busted ass hotel room. You go in it right now. You open up that cabinet. There's a Bible in there right now. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason behind that. Because this is a Christian-based country based on Christian beliefs, values, fundamentals. That's just the way this country is.
It's the way the country is, but it's not always good. You know what I'm saying? It's not
No, the
always
country's
good, man.
changed so much. It's changed so much. The relationship between the United States and the relationship between the United States and its people right now is so different, even since last week, which I touched on that with Dave, last week, and then we're still planning an episode based on last week's events with what had happened actually a week ago. And, while new info continues to pour in, I don't want to say anything too much about it other than what we know for certain. But, the relationship that we have with our country right now is kind of teetering
Oh,
on the brink of craziness
I,
and insanity
I was about
and
to say the same
just.
thing. I'm about to say the same shit. It's on the brink of craziness, bro. It
What do you? Well,
really
you
is,
tell
man.
me. You go on for a while. I've been talking this shit. You talk, motherfucker. What the fuck?
Well,
I got autism. I can shit. I can talk all night.
so the state of this country, man. Like, I think the relationship with it, like my relationship with my country right now, man, is kind of. I love my country still to death. I know that we're the greatest country there is, man. To me, you know what I'm saying? That's my opinion. The greatest country in the world, bro. I think that it's, you can ask for it to be. I didn't want to be nothing else but an American, but I think that we're still kind of backwards on some things, man. You know what I'm saying, bro? I don't understand why homelessness is still like it is, man. Let me tell you something, Max. Over here where I'm at, bro, there's like people on the street homeless like a mud, man. It's like crazy. You know what I'm saying, bro? Living on, I mean, it's like, and it's like we instead of voting to get your fucking to get a pay raise, why don't we use some of this money? Use some of these old buildings, abandoned buildings, fix them up, bro. And you know what I'm saying, and have a non-profit, let our homeless stay there. You know what I'm saying, bro? But a lot of people don't think that way, man. They do. So these people living, they're living out here, they're hurting, bro. My thing is this, man. If you're American, man, if you want to be all treated as such, we gotta treat each other as such. You know what I'm saying? That's how
Absolutely.
I believe, man.
I think you're
I believe
100% right.
I see that, man. That we have like where I'm at. Drugs is a big problem where I'm at, bro. It is. You know what I'm saying? This meth shit has got these meth and fentanyl shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's, well, first of all, why in the fuck
That
would you
shit's
want
been
to
around
do
since
some?
it's been around a long time. I don't know about the fentanyl. I have no idea how long that's been around, but I don't know if it's been around as long as the methamphetamine. That shit's been around as long as the Japanese invented it. But even before that, you have the coca leaf naturally by itself is a type of amphetamine.
Hitler was
I'm not
giving
talking
his
about
troops
commercial
that
pilots. I'm talking about actual airline. I'm talking about fighter pilots. They take an
right.
amphetamine to stay alert, to stay awake, not to pass out with that G-force at altitude, etc. Fact.
Yeah,
And you were a member of
what's
the
crazy?
military, you know this shit.
I know, yeah, but I don't understand the whole thing about like. I don't understand that fentanyl shit like that, bro. It's like, to me, man, it's like more of a that like what. Well, if you don't do something like a drug dude that's gonna get you feeling like make you great feel whatever, bro. I don't think they look like they feel good, bro.
Here's
here's
what I could tell you about fentanyl from my own experience. Last April 28, 2023, I was hospitalized, admitted into the ER, and then I was put in and kept for examination and overnight, and I was there for basically 3 days. I was put in on my son's birthday, and I left the following Sunday or Monday. But for the pain, which was so intense, they gave me fentanyl, hospital grade pharmaceutical fentanyl, and it didn't do shit to me. No, it didn't. I couldn't even feel it. Then they gave me some shit called Dilaudid.
Dilaudid, yeah. That's
some shit.
You felt that?
I'm like, dude, I felt that like a motherfucker, and then I felt that like I felt it more than I felt morphine before, and also hospital from being hospitalized.
Hey, Max and all our subscribers, I just want to introduce somebody real quick, if you don't mind. You know what I'm saying? This is my friend Casey, man. That's Casey, man. She's a very good friend, man. She's always been like she's always been a true friend, a real one. You know what I'm saying?
Does she have any input on relationships? Does she want to talk?
I want to talk about relationships.
Do you have any input?
Yeah. Relationship. What
Yeah,
you,
go ahead, put
you
the
might
phone
know
down.
a thing or two about relationships. Share some information with us. Let us know.
She's gonna go. She's gonna go put a dog. Put the dog in use the restroom, and then she's gonna come talk. She does, man. I'm pretty sure she's got
She's got
probably
to
got some
take care of a
interesting stories.
relationship with her animal first. Then we're going to talk about a relationship with
Yeah,
humans.
with the animal first. You know what I'm saying?
I like it. I get
Shit,
it.
dude.
Totally.
But you know what I'm saying? I just want to let the subscribers know. Yeah,
That's awesome, brother.
you got animals,
They're part of
Max?
the
You got
show.
any
They're
animals?
part of the family. I have
Yeah, you got any animals?
a sheepadoodle, old English sheepdog,
I
and French poodle.
First I thought you was okay, because first I thought you was just like just making up some shit right there. But okay, sheepadoodle. I had to think about that for a second.
No.
I never
There are
seen
Bernedoodles, there are golden doodles. There's so many different doodles. It's not even funny. And this particular doodle was given to my wife, and she is the guardian of the doodle. And
the guardian.
as such, the guardian. It's like a super expensive dog, as I came to realize, like over $5,000. So this dog was bought by its, I guess, other owner at this point, which is soon to be the ex-owner, because the terms are about to expire and we get the dog for free. But the dog was purchased to
they're expensive
breed
dogs.
other dogs. So this dog is special
Okay.
because not only is it a sheepadoodle, but it's Merle, which is highly sought after. So it's gray, white, and black in colored.
Okay.
It's a cool dog. I got no issue with the dog. The dog is super smart. Never made a mess inside. Never bit anybody. You know, it's a fantastic dog. Would I ever pay $5,000 for a dog? No.
No.
Not unless that dog is able to do some shit like talk some basketball with me, or
buy the car.
That dog gotta do more than this. Yeah, man. Like, hey, man, can you roll with me
Be my
real quick,
designated
dog?
driver. Shit. For real.
Yeah, like, man, I got some shit on my head, man. I need to talk to somebody. Like, what's up, man?
Yeah.
You come up,
Have a
give
counselor.
me like a smoothie or something. Yeah, man. He gave me a smoothie. I'm like, man, motherfucker made me a smoothie.
Shit.
No, he one thing I got mad respect for dogs, because they're the only creature I can think of off the top of my head.
Actually, I have one.
Yeah, but dog, they don't have to wipe their ass. You know what I'm saying? I like that. Kind of like a pig.
Nah, bro. And they lick themselves, dude. Keep themselves clean.
Yeah.
I tell my dog, you lucky bad.
If you see me licking my stuff, would you think that I was just to keep myself clean, or would you think I was crazy? Like, what the fuck is Max doing? Look like he was he a cat? He thinks a cat is one of the animals?
No,
Yeah, that's the thing about women. They always want to get pretty enough for everything. I'm just gonna dog. I'll be right back. Man, that dog is about 2 pounds. How long until you put that motherfucker away? This motherfucker is 75 pounds.
I'm right here.
75-pound motherfucker.
For real.
I did take him to the bathroom.
Well, Casey, I'm gonna go ahead and let her talk about relationships.
I want to hear about it. Like I said, I love you. Casey, you are now the official second female that has actually been on the show live. Thank you so much. That is awesome. I love it.
Yay, me. Now what are you talking about?
You know what? Relationship. My wife was saying, like, what are you guys going to talk about tonight? Well, Tony said he want to talk about relationships. Like, what kind of relationships? Relationships are very vague. And then she went ahead and gave me the whole spiel about how vague relationships are. You guys got to talk about people relationship, animal relationship, job relationship. What kind of relationship? I'm like, I don't know. You pick the fucking title.
What stage of relationships are we talking about? I mean, because you have them all.
Different ones. Well, what type of relationship?
How long have you been married?
I've been married going on 18 years.
Are you married?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Can you hear?
Almost 18 years. Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Oh, okay. So I was married for 14. Well, I was married for 10, but I married him twice. So, you know, every 5 years you guys go through a change, right? Men do, women don't. Men go through a change every 5 years. That's what I think, anyways.
I'm gonna say that sounds like some bullshit.
No, it's so true.
Tell me about this change, because I am not familiar with it. I'm not disagreeing with you. I just don't know.
Okay, so women, we get better as we get older. That's just facts. Because we're wise anyways, and then we just get wiser as we get older. You guys don't
You're
like
so
getting old.
modest.
So like, I'm being serious. When you guys get old, you guys
No, I'm
don't
not.
like. But you don't like you. It's like you guys are young bucks. You guys are like football stars. And then you get older and your testosterone issue. You guys go through all these things to where, I mean, some women I guess don't get better as they get older, but I mean for the majority of the time, we do. Not trying to be modest. I'm just saying. So like I watched my husband going from this young, I'm a Marine, and just got out of the Corps, blah blah blah, and then 5 years goes by and he's old and he's not pulling tail like he used to because he's married now and it's whatever, So I divorced him.
That is honesty. I like that.
That is honesty.
That is honesty, man. I like that.
But it's true. Yeah. When you guys don't get the attention that you think anymore, you think you guys have to go through a spill where you have to turn into hose again. You have to get fast cars, you know what I mean? Go get a yeah. You have to go get a fast car so you can see if you can get these young bitches again. That's what they do.
That's what we do.
He's not there.
Yes, he is. Max, you still there?
Oh yeah. I just gave her the stage by herself, cameo style.
I can't. There he comes pop up. I was gonna say, where'd you go?
No, I'm still here. I just put you on the stage by yourself. You're probably singing.
I saw that and I got nervous and clammed up. Did you see that?
Oh.
I stopped.
Oh. I'm sorry.
No, I
didn't make you feel uncomfortable. But at the same time, I did make you want to feel uncomfortable because I want to get you out of your comfort level because that's the only way we improve.
That's
absolutely right. Yep. You're right.
Mm-hmm. That's what we do. What do you think about what she said right there, Max? About we compensate by getting fast cars and things like that, bro.
No, you just don't get that.
I think she hit the nail on the head of the hammer.
I think she's right. I think she's totally right.
Head of the nail, rather.
Totally right.
You guys
just
are
talked about that individual that is trying to compensate by having the million, the mansion and all the cars
friend of ours,
and all this other stuff while he has no family. All his children he hasn't seen. None of the baby's mamas want anything to do with him.
Because you guys, when you're in your prime, saying you're dating the number one cheerleader. Yeah, you guys are doing awesome. And then as you get older,
in my prime, I wasn't. But men in their prime, real men in their prime, when I say their prime, I don't know that every man hits their prime at the same time. I don't think I've hit my prime. Not even close. I've owned businesses. I've owned Goodyears. I've owned multiple businesses in the past. And that's not a brag or a flex. I'm just giving you a little bit of background. And by no means do I feel like I am done. Because at the same time, I was able to help my wife open up her business with her partner. And now 6 years plus later, they're super successful. The Clothes Rack with a K, all one word. They're online. They've got apps. They got anything and everything that you can think of. I'm not taking any credit for any of that kind of stuff, but I think as people
and I understand that. And then also
priorities change.
So to me, was married, but I'm not. So they don't they come to see grandma. They don't come to see. There's nobody else here. But it's I still have to me. I'm doing the best. I'm doing pretty damn good. I have my grandson. My kids are healthy. My parents are still alive. As far as that goes, as far as relationship wise.
What are you looking for in a relationship? That's what are you looking for in a what are you even looking for a relationship? What
honestly, I'm good. And see, that's the thing is I don't, all these dating apps and all this stuff nowadays, I've been single since 2019. I date a guy who lives 6 hours away from me. He dates whoever he wants to. Yeah, he lives in Illinois, and we talk every day 1,000 times. And if he has a girlfriend, he has a girlfriend. It is what it is. And I see him every now and then. But I don't want to have to tell my life story again.
All right.
Because it's long and it's hard and I've done a lot of shit and I don't want to go through that whole judgment stage again. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. So I'm good. Either if it works out with this guy, it works out. If not, I'm good. I just don't want to go through it all again. Does that make sense?
I don't blame you one bit.
Yeah.
It makes 100% sense.
Yeah, I don't want to get married. I mean, if I get married, I want to marry that one guy that I know, and I just don't want to meet. I don't look to meet. I don't go out to bars. That's just not me.
You're not.
I don't put myself out there.
Yeah.
You know? I don't
No,
know.
no, and for the most part, there's really no reason to, because if you've been around the block, as they say, long enough, then you know what's out there. You have an idea of what to expect, and you've already got expectations that you've made or that you have. And if those aren't being met, for example, you're going to find something
and plus
that you're
there's
looking for when you're not looking for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to find that person or that special somebody, or however you want to verse it and look at it, going to the bar, going to the club, whatever. You know, that's not where it's at. That's not where you're going to find that person. You're going to find them when you're not looking for them, when you least expect it.
Right, and that's
my
true.
experience.
Yeah, that's very true. I just don't feel like after my divorce, I mean, I was devastated. Like after my divorce, that was hard. You know, and everybody says, oh, divorce is hard. And some people say it's not. Well, I think they're all liars. They say it's not hard, because that's your other half. You know what I'm saying? Like everything I did was with this man, and then now he's gone. And you know what I mean? And I mean, I literally got rid of all. My married friends didn't want to talk to us anymore because we're going through divorce, and that's, let's all go out, and then, we have to invite our friend Casey, who's single now and has nobody to talk to. You know what I'm saying? So it was really odd. So I was like, went through depression, I lost 83 pounds. Like, I mean, it was rough. It was really rough. And then I met Adam, and he was my friend. Like before anything, he was my friend first.
That's the key.
That's the one thing that we say would make us survive as long as we have, because I can tell him anything, and I know he's not going to pass judgment on me. And there's not I don't know. It's not hard between us. And I think that's what's important. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you know that song? What is that song about? I got the boy and she got the man. Have you ever heard that song?
That sounds very familiar. I'm trying to remember where I heard that song. She got the boy, I got the man.
Maybe. Yeah, because like with my husband, do you know what song I'm talking about?
I know it's on the very tip of. Yes, I know what song it is you're talking about. Is at the moment I cannot think about.
Basically, it's about
what it is.
It's she's talking about how she got the boy with like the truck and the mud tires, and the one that was like crazy and reckless, and now she saw in the newspaper that he's getting married, and he's all dressed up, and you know what I mean, and has a house now, and has a great job, and all that stuff. And that's how my marriage was. It was like I got the one that was on drugs, alcoholic, partied all the time, was very, very irresponsible, and I was the one that held the house down. I was the one who did all the stuff. And now he's making like $130,000 a year, has a beautiful fiance, has a big house. It's not, I don't know. I just.
So let me ask you this. Do you think that you were trying to fix him? Because a lot of women, they get with these guys. Like,
I made who he is. I made the man he is today.
Okay. So you did fix him then?
Well, I mean, I helped him grow up. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
No, there should be on the counter out there.
I get it.
Does that make sense? Like, I mean, honestly, we grew up together. So all the things that the last time I saw him, I sent him to rehab because he was fucked up. Like, and he needed help.
Are we talking about Adam?
No. This is my husband. Yeah, this was my husband. And I sent him.
I just want to
I sent him away to go to rehab. And while he was in rehab, he met this other woman and got sober, and and that's the start of their life, and good for them. Like, that's wonderful. Although he was still married when he was down there, but besides the point. But I met Adam when I was going through my divorce, and so he was kind of like, my friend. I could vent to him about everything. But so
he helped you get through it, though.
Yeah, he did, and he still helps me get through every day. Like still to this day.
Very good. She's got some very good insight, does she not, Max?
I think she's got some great insight and great personal experience, and I greatly
Yeah, man.
appreciate you being able to get on here and being brave enough to talk about it and share it with us.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? It's
Is
kind of
that
impressive, man. She's the natural. The
is that
natural.
Max right there?
That's not Max.
This is
That's
mine.
Hercules. That's hers.
My baby.
Hercules. Hercules. Hercules.
I know that's what I say to him.
He's a beautiful dog, man. He's beautiful, man.
Cakes and pies. Cakes and pies.
And stuff like that.
One
Huh?
of my favorite movies.
Which one of your movies? Which one?
That Cakes and Pies, wasn't that? Oh shit, that was Deuce Bigelow. The original.
Pies. Oh
Cakes
yeah,
and
I'm actually yeah.
Pies. You ever picked an airplane hanger before? What? You picked an airplane hanger?
So Max, do you ever think that let me ask you something, with you being in your relationship for as long as you've been, because you've been in a relationship since we've been like, we're younger. Let me ask you, do you feel like you ever like, man, I missed out on some things, maybe I could have, like, you know what I'm saying, I wish I would have, like, dated a little. I know you love your wife. I'm not saying nothing like that, bro. I'm not trying to get you in trouble, nothing like that. But
No, I don't think I'm missing out on anything. I don't
you
think
ever
the grass is
think
greener
like
on the
man,
other side.
I missed out some things, man.
I don't think so,
Yeah.
because back then I was still drinking heavy. If anything, I'd probably be dead as shit right now. If I didn't get with my wife,
Yeah.
I'd probably still be drinking, and I
Right.
don't think I'd be around anymore, to be honest with you. I was a mess when it came to that. I was a genius when it came to business and when it came to dealing with situations, but when it came to, like, myself, first thing I would do when I got off work, I'd never drink during work or do anything during work. I took work serious. When I was done, and business was done, everything was done, I'd get fucked up. That was my own thing. That's it.
Well, it's like for real, man. Like right now. So I'm at the point, like I told you, I'm at the point where, I start thinking to myself, man, maybe it's time for me to, like, to settle down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to be lonely and shit. Even though I'm not lonely, it's just that maybe it's time to settle down a little bit. But
it gets lonely. You don't have to lie.
No, sometimes, man. But it's like. But my thing is this, though. I think that I attract crazy, bro. I do. And it's like, and
you like chaos.
I do.
You do like chaos.
Yeah, I do. It's not bad. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like keeps things interesting. But it's like with chaos, man. It's like sometimes you just want that normalcy. You know what I'm saying? Just to have that normal relationship, man. Wake up in the morning, drink coffee together. You know what I'm saying? And have dinner and shit. Watch a movie. Shit like that, kids and stuff. Maybe I'm looking for it. Well, I'm not looking for it. I'm interested. you know what I'm saying, Max?
I'll tell you what, because here's the thing. When you're married, you've got different phases of marriage, just like you got different phases of dating before you get married, and you got different phases to everything. But when it comes to relationship with humans and it comes to marriage, there's, let's say, you're marrying the person that you love. Neither one of you has any children, and you're married now. No children, and you have things that you want to do. Now, before you have children, you want to make sure you get those things done. Like, if you want to climb Everest, you want to climb Everest before you have kids. If you want to,
or after you're grown.
Yeah, whatever you want to do that's going to be like a once in a lifetime kind of thing, get that shit done before you have kids, then have kids, because otherwise you'll never get it done. And if you do,
after you don't think so, after you're grown,
lucky. And I don't believe in luck, so yeah. and of course having the means to do it right now in
Okay.
today's market economy, with the inflation, with the interest rates, with everything else, with
Yes, sir.
life the
Mhm.
way it is right now and the state of the country that we live in America. It's wild out there. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on. So the relationship that we've got right now, that's gonna come to a head come November between both political parties, is what it comes down to. If you want to be
Uncle
simple about it,
Joe.
the Republicans are the devil. Well, that ain't my uncle. I'll tell you that right now. I
Uncle
don't have
Joe,
nothing to
bro.
do with that.
Uncle Joe.
Speak for yourself.
Uncle Joe right there, bro. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. And there's, I'm sure there's people out there that are avid supporters of, either
I
candidate.
think,
Myself, I don't have any political affiliation,
yeah,
nor do I have any type
right.
of. I don't.
But you voted for Trump, though.
Honestly, I'm 100% going to vote for Trump. Yeah, that's the only guy I've ever voted for.
Okay,
And
yeah,
I like Trump. I don't care about
same here.
Republicans. I don't care about Democrats. I want the best person for
Right,
the
right.
job. Just like I would like the best
For the country.
fucking surgeon, or the best mechanic, or the best lawyer,
Yeah.
or you know what
You
I'm
want the best
saying? I
watcher.
don't. It's yeah.
It's common sense.
That's it.
It's common sense. That's all there's to it. Common sense. Yeah. Go Trump. Woo.
Now, don't get me wrong. I don't agree. I do. Trump is the only person I do vote for, and I think that me and him have a relationship. You know
I
what
think so. He's
I
got
do.
mug shots.
A lot
He's
of
been
things I don't
shot.
agree
He's
with.
been in jail. He's been arrested. I'm like, shit, I've done all that too. I'm motherfuckers like
He's so
me.
relatable.
Now, he
He's
might
so
have a
relatable.
bigger bank account than me, but don't mean shit.
You know what I'm saying? For real, it's just like, damn. He's almost
One of the
gangster.
boys.
But it's like, for real though, man. Like, I want him to, like, I want somebody in that seat, man, in office, man, who loves this country just as much as I do. You know what I'm saying? Who cares about this country just as much as I do, man. And fighting for this country, man, let me tell you, man, it does make you think a lot, man. It makes you respect where we got, man, because, a lot of countries hate us, man, because of who we are, bro. You know what I'm saying? They really do. They hate us because we're free. They hate us because that we can do certain things. You know what I'm saying? They hate us because of our religion. They hate us, bro. But they call us lazy and fat, but I feel that the Donald, bro, has, like I said, he does not tell the truth all the time. We know that, bro. But I look at it like this: what politician doesn't lie, bro? you know what I'm saying, bro? I mean, for real, I think they all.
I don't consider him to be a
He's
politician because honestly, he's already said it. He's got money. The man's got money. Whether he's got as much money as he claims, I promise you this: he's got plenty of cash. His family hasn't been in a bunch of scandals and bullshit. They've been trying to throw all kinds of nonsense at him. So the things that he says that aren't necessarily
he paid
true.
$46 million off the bat, bro. He paid 46. Wasn't it 46 million? Was it 46 million? How much was that? Am I right? 40? Something like that. He paid like it was nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, like 46 mil. That's what you need. No big deal. Give him the money. What, cash?
Got that? Don't worry. That's what he said.
Like, hey, Max, it's gonna cost you 46 million. Like, oh. Don't have 46 million. And I don't know, it looks like you're frozen. But you might not be. No, you're frozen.
It does.
You can hear me. Oh, yep, there you go. Now you're cool. You're good now.
Yeah. But the thing that really gets me about him, man, like, the dude really does, like, I mean, what I see, man, I don't know we're talking politics, but this show we got here, bro, you can talk about whatever the fuck you want to talk about, dude. It's all fucking raw, man.
If you want to pivot to something else, I don't care.
No. I think that the man loves he loves his country, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Love America. What do you think, Casey? What do you think about? What do you think about the Donald?
I love Donald.
You love him?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right on, right on.
I mean, he's
A
a
lot
male
of people
chauvinist
do.
pig, but I love him. You know,
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
do.
he has. I mean,
Grab him by the pussy. That's wild.
I mean,
bro. That's wild. That's wild, dude.
good for him. You know, he can. You know,
That's crazy right there. Grab him by the pussy. That
but he
dude's
did
like,
it,
what? He said,
and he
what?
was with people that he could. So why not?
I mean, he did it and got in office. You know what I'm saying?
I
With
mean-
that shit. That was great. That's crazy. But yeah.
No, I think he would be great for our country. Like, I mean, he was good for our country. Like when he was here, and then
He ran it like
then they took over,
He ran it like a business.
and that's what it is.
Yes,
You know, you-
that's exactly what it is. It's a giant corporation. People need to
Yeah, you
understand that.
Yeah, you have to make sure that you have a good product and you're putting out a good product, and you have to make sure it's insured, and you have to make sure all these things are happening. And do I trust him? Absolutely. Do I think if we were going to go to war, would I trust him? Absolutely, I would. You know, Biden, I don't. I can't say that. Like, it scares me to think about if we got into war with Biden.
You'd forget.
He would know what the hell was happening. He would be like, what? You know, I mean, just who knows what he would be doing?
Where's that button?
Yeah. Am I supposed to push the red button now, Maybelline, or when am I supposed to hit that? No. I mean, it's just, you know what I'm saying? I don't trust him at all with my grandson's future. But Trump, I do. I think that he can make a good economy. He can make, you know, like our food. I mean, I can't believe how much cheese is right now. It's not even funny. Like, I mean, just everything has gone up since he's gotten out of office again. And it's what happened. What happened. And now that Pelosi's gone, or whatever her name is, she just needs to be gone. They just need to put on a.
Yeah, it's sad what was able to be done to undo
Push it.
all the good
President, you trust your
that
president.
was able to be implemented into this country, and then to destroy it all in a matter of no time. It was insane.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
crazy.
To break, I mean, you're breaking, economically breaking our society is insane. You know, I mean, but it's all of it. Like, I think, like, you know, some of the states are requiring them to put the Bible back in school and stuff, and I think they should do that. If you've talked
I
to
got
some
no
of these
problem with
kids
it. I know Louisiana implemented the 10 Commandments to be posted in schools, public schools. I got no problem with any of that. It's a Christian-based society.
I know.
I have to disagree
It
a
says
little
in God
bit.
we trust on our money, for crying out
Yeah.
loud. Like, what do you mean we
But-
don't believe in God? Like, it's crazy.
I get it, but to me, like, put it in schools, man, it's like pushing religion.
No, it's not
And,
pushing.
Well,
but it kind of is if you're
It's-
putting it
it's
in there.
not.
And so
well, you got to understand the separation between church and state is not
So
the
I
10
think that
Commandments
if
being
you do that,
posted.
man,
It would be like
you should
somebody
use on people. You know what I'm
preaching in class, which we're not doing. But if you even
Yeah,
say the Pledge
exactly.
of Allegiance, which I remember doing as a child going to school, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, all under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Under God was in. You know, there wasn't anything different. So I don't understand what the acknowledgement of the higher power would be a problem. The relationship is there, whether, you know, even if you're an atheist, I guess you don't have one.
I mean, it's on our money, and God we trust. Do you spend our money? Do you like to make money?
I
You
love
know what I'm
making
saying?
money.
And nobody's pushing religion on you, but it says in God we trust on our money.
But nobody really looks at the money and be like, oh, yes,
I mean,
oh,
but-
God, we trust.
I mean,
If you put that
If you look at it, it's 100%
in the
true.
Bible,
Well, if you look in the Bible,
But
depending
like-
on what you want to read, and depending on what you want to
I'm
interpret,
thinking,
it's going to vary from one person to another.
and I'm not saying that her opinion is wrong, bro.
Yes,
I'm not
yes.
saying, no, I'm not. I'm not saying your opinion is wrong. I'm just saying that I think that it's like, if you put that in schools, man, if you put like the 10 Commandments in schools, man, yeah, we're supposed to go buy them, but it's like, we're our own
But
people. You know
what
what I'm
is
saying?
so bad about
like-
what the 10 Commandments says? It's just a
Nothing.
guide on how to live a righteous, clean life. There's nothing that's necessarily got religious connotation to it, other than the fact that it's written by God's finger upon
Then go to
stone.
a Christian-based school or
Okay.
or a Catholic school or something like that. I mean, this is I just don't. I mean, the whole thing with religion, man. I'm just like
Well, it's
I'm
not-
different.
You're not talking religion because it's not.
Uh,
It's a universal type
mean,
thing. The 10 Commandments are a
You know what I'm saying? I just feel
guide
like
on
you know.
how to
I think
live
you're
a
gonna need to do
righteous,
something on
healthy,
religion.
clean
Next week.
life. I think you need religion.
Yeah.
I
Right.
think
I
you
mean,
need
so like living a
activities.
righteous
I
and
think
healthy.
you need to be smart. I think you need to be educated, not entertained. I think social media is terrible. I think it's anti-social, if anything. And I feel bad a lot of the time when I have to sit here and be a part of it. But this is the society that we live in. Nobody's going to read a bunch of
We live in
books
this.
written by Max Truman that are going to take forever to fucking put into print. No, it's not going to happen. That's just the
Right.
facts.
Yeah, I'm still gonna have to. I'm still on the fence with that one though, bro. Just because, man, I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, because it's like, to me, it just seems like if you start putting things like that into schools, man, you know
And
what
we're
I'm saying?
already in the schools
Yeah,
though.
yeah, but it's like I
And
don't.
then
The
I don't.
took
biggest
them
problem
out
in the
and they're
schools
starting to
is
become
not the Ten Commandments.
all this
It's
crazy stuff
between
and
Common
violence
Core
and kids
You
curriculum
think
going
that's
and
why?
crazy.
You think
Yes,
that's it?
at
curriculum they
home you're
teach.
teaching these kids at the 10 Commandments. Yeah.
The Ten
Yeah,
Commandments at least sends good
Like honor your
messages.
father and mother.
Everything
Okay,
else
that's
is
I
that's one.
agree.
Okay,
I agree.
okay,
Mhm.
love. What's the next one? Yeah. Love. You know, it's like just subliminal messages on a wall to like, oh, okay, these are things you want to live by. I mean, our kids have no respect. Our kids don't respect their parents. They don't respect their teachers.
This is true.
There's no respect for authority
This is true.
anymore. Like
Facts.
they're fucking batshit crazy. And I swear to
Yeah,
God,
look
like,
at the Ten
would I
Commandments.
spank my
Don't
kids nowadays? Hell
lie.
yes, I would.
Don't make
I
shit
was a
up.
single mom.
Don't fuck anybody.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
Yeah.
mean,
like,
just
these are basic things. Like, hey, if you do
not
this, you're
anything.
gonna
It's
be
stuff you
okay.
want to live by. Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much. That's what it's saying. So, like, I don't see why that's wrong to put that back in schools
I
because
don't
the
think
kids
it's
are.
wrong. I just think that it's a
So what if they took the Ten Commandments
form
and
of
put
like.
them in a context that doesn't have them from their original form, and they just reworded them?
I
Would that be
just
okay?
don't like. I just don't like
And
forcing. It
rename
feels like
them?
you're forcing your views. I like the commandments, bro. I agree with the commandments, bro. But I'm just
So, what
saying.
if they put them on and they change it to the 10 good things to do in life? Would that be
Yeah.
better?
Same reason that we were talking about
You know
We're
why
what I
still
you
gonna know
go
what
in
it
any
is.
Okay, I'm
hotel
just
room,
I mean, come on.
motel room in America and find a Bible.
Yeah, we're still
You're
gonna
gonna
know.
find a Bible in every motel room in
Yeah.
America. They're there. It's the most printed book in
Yeah,
history
yes, you can.
in the world.
It is in the most rewritten book.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, in the history. So
And it's
it's like,
also the one book that they can't find any fault in. They have tried to say it's wrong and say this isn't true and say this isn't true, and they can't.
well, that's why it's been rewritten so many times.
No.
You don't think so?
Well, there's different versions of the Bible, and depending on your interpretation of Scripture, that can go a long way. And I don't necessarily know that everybody's interpretation is the same. Now, a lot of people's are, and they go into different sects of the same religion. Whether you're a Southern Baptist, or whether you're a Protestant, or whether you're a Methodist, or whatever the case may be, a Pentecostal, doesn't make any difference. You're all praying to the same God, abiding by the same rules, but you're looking at things slightly different.
But I think that should be up to the parent, bro. Up to the parent to decide or to implement those views and stuff like that. Yeah, in the schools, the 10 Commandments, bro. I'm not even saying nothing wrong with the 10 Commandments, bro. I'm just saying when it has to do with something that has to do with religion, bro. I just don't want. I don't. I guess you can call me a free spirit, bro. I believe in everybody. If you're gonna do things like that, man, it's up to the parent or up to the founder.
No, I get it. I don't think you're
person's
wrong by any
foundation
means.
to press those issues on administrators, school administrators. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it should be up to school administrators. I think it should be up to the parent, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the parents are the one that should, especially when it comes to like religious views and shit like that. No, like I said, I don't find nothing wrong with the 10 Commandments. I think that, and maybe she's right if they reworded it. What'd you call it again?
The 10 ways of life or whatever.
Yeah, I
10
mean,
things to live by.
yeah, 10 things, something like that. I mean, maybe they did reword it, man. I mean, we still would know, but I just my own little personal feeling about the whole like religious thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Very like, because that could be a very touchy subject. You know that, right? I mean, seriously. I mean,
Oh yeah.
especially if you
That's why
start giving your views like,
weather is better to talk about than religion and politics. It's a lot safer. You're
That-
gonna run
yeah,
into a lot less of the things that people don't like to be uncomfortable. I'm telling you. Like I said, it's just one of those deals. But I like to take people out of the comfort zone anyway. So for me, it's perfect.
what you know, see? I got a question for both of you guys. Okay, this happened a long time ago, but I just want to know what you guys' feeling is about it, if you don't mind me asking. Okay? Here we go. So, how do you feel about the Colin Kaepernick kneeling during the national anthem? I have to ask you. Go ahead.
Ladies first.
I think he's an idiot. That's just me personally, but I think he ruined his career. You know, I mean, and he did, because nobody would touch him after that, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And really, when you find out what it was for, what the real reason, or what, like, are we talking about the real reason of what it was
Why
for?
he did it, yeah.
Or what they say, or what other people, you know,
what his reason was, yeah.
Right. Do you know what his reason was?
Yeah, it was injustice.
Of
the treatment of like police. Injustice.
Right.
Like we're not all treated equal. You know, it's injustice for all. It's not injustice for all. It's injustice.
I think that, I mean, there was probably a better place to do it than when he did. You know, because it really you're shunning our country. Like, that's just, I don't. To me, it's like, you know, it's like people burning the flag back in the '60s. They went to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, like, oh my God, they like take it, like step on a flag, or a flag, American flag hits the ground. Like, I get freaked out. That freaks me out, because you're not supposed to. It's like writing in red in your checkbook. You don't ever write in red in a checkbook. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are like, oh, why? Well, because that means the bottom line. That's it. Like, you're in the negative. What do you mean? Like, just things like that. I don't know, just common.
Yeah, like, you're right, Black.
I just think he chose a really bad place. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And like, I don't know, just like things like, he just shouldn't have done it then. That was just not a good place to do it. I think there could have been better ways to do it. But obviously, he probably does too. And now on how he fucked up his career.
He's an activist.
I fucked up my career by doing this. Yeah. Yeah.
Max, what do you think?
I think
I'll take mine last. I'll go last. Go ahead, Max. What do you think?
All right, well, I don't know, without asking him personally, what his motivation, what his end game, what results he wanted, why he did it in the first place. But here's me as a fan of football and wanting to watch it. Now, let's say that I wanted to go to a football game. I've got to work my ass off to be able to afford it, between the parking, between the tickets for the family, between the concessions, the drinks, etc., etc. I don't want to watch a guy disrespect my country, my flag, by acting on his own, regardless of First Amendment right. This isn't where you do it based on what you're doing it for and about.
You're breaking up a little bit, brother.
Contextually, we're here to watch you play football, not be an activist. There's a difference between winning a gold medal, raising your arm up in solidarity like this, and then kneeling down. You bow down to the Lord on your knee. Okay? You don't do it while you're addressing the nation on national television during the singing of the national anthem. That is not where it is done. And that is not what people want to do and spend their day and money with. It's shitty. But at the end of the day, if his point was to get paid, then he accomplished it. Never to play football anywhere again. And then if he cared so much about football and wanted to play so bad, he had multiple opportunities to do so in other leagues. But clearly, he didn't care that much about football. So it looks to me as though getting paid might have been where he was going.
He went to the fucking Super Bowl, bro. What do you mean he didn't care about football? He went to the Super Bowl, bro. Stop it. Don't do that. Not that.
He helped in the... He helped them.
He got him to bowl.
Yes, but Alex Smith was the main reason that they were going in that position.
What?
Absolutely.
Max, you're like, no, he wasn't. But Alex Smith only played a couple of games, bro. He was injured. He got injured early. Colin Kaepernick came in there and took the whole season over. Go ahead, Google.
You're gonna make me fact check. Man, I'm in my chill position. Now I gotta go fact check. Look how chilled I am, bro. Look at me now. Look how chilled I am. I got a fact check. That season. All right. So wait. If we go back, that would have been 2012 when they went to the Super Bowl with Kaepernick. Am I right? 2012 they went to the Super Bowl with Kaepernick. 2013. Okay, yeah, 2012 they went to the Super Bowl with Kaepernick. 2013 was Kaepernick's or was Alex Smith's first year with the Chiefs. 2013 through 2018. 18 is when Mahomes started. So from 18 till present, we've had Mahomes. So 13 to 17, we had Alex Smith. And Alex Smith in the 2012 season, we can look up the stats. Motherfucker.
Go ahead.
Making me look up stats and shit. You know, I do a sports show and I got all this sports shit behind me, and you're like, oh, fucking stats. Alex Smith 2012 stats. Let's go to NFL. I'm not going to show it on the screen. Dun, 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 dun. Because I
loved it, man.
All right, here we go. 2012, like I said, was his last year in the NFC. Well, for the 49ers. We know he was the first overall pick when it came to the 2004 NFL draft. He came out of Utah.
How many games did he play in 2012?
Or no, did he come out of Utah? Yeah, he came out of Utah. Anyway, he played 10 games. 10 games. He was 153 out of 218, 70.2 completion percent, 1,737 yards, 8 yards per play, 13 touchdowns compared to 5 interceptions, and had a rating of 104.1. Pretty good. I can't say that's bad. So 10
Not
games. Bad. 10 games.
10 games.
10 games.
How many seasons? How many games are 18?
Still 16.
12.
Still 16.
16 games this season. 16.
At that point, there were 16. They only got 17 because they went lower by the preseason games. But as of 2012, it was that, yes. And then they played Baltimore, power went out.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me say this, Max. Okay, since we're like about the whole like Colin Kaepernick thing, man. I fucking loved it, bro. I loved it. I'm gonna tell you why I loved it. Because for the whole world to see, you know what I'm saying? The whole world. I know you don't want we don't go to football games to see political or activist things.
There are issues between the police and certain demographics.
They don't know because nobody's doing anything about it. Nobody's doing anything about it.
But what did that do about it?
What about the modern slavery in countries that aren't developed, like Africa and India?
But
what about that?
That simple gesture that man did, bro, it made everybody aware, bro. It was on people's tongues. They were talking about it, bro. They were just like,
football players were dumb.
No, I don't think so.
I'm just kidding.
Because
they just made us know he was just a dumb jock.
You know, she's crazy. It just made people aware. It was on their tongues, bro. It was like, he gets paid to play football. That was affecting this man. That he said,
if you want the platform,
fuck the game, fuck the money. I don't care about it. He said,
well, he didn't say fuck the money.
But what better way to do it? He's still making shit ton of money, bro. You know that, right? From this shit.
Fucking t-shirt or a Kaepernick pair of shoes that even makes such a thing?
Nobody.
Fuck no.
Nobody.
Yeah. The only person I've heard say
I gotta get that new pair of Kaepernick.
But what I'm saying is,
gonna hear it. Nobody's gonna say that shit.
Hey, did you hear that lecture Kaepernick did on why he?
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, for real.
I think for real.
Okay.
I still think that, you know, with me being like how I am in my views, I really did like what he did, man. I do. I did. I think the NFL was a little too harsh on him. I think they blacked him, and he believes in, bro. I think that was crazy, man. You blackball this man. This fucking dude was just
media. The media kept on pushing this shit. He decided that, you know what, I'm going to do this and bring attention to something we already know about.
It was the Donald's fault. It was the Donald's fucking fault, bro. We talking about Donald's the Donald was making tweets talking about he should not be on any team, blah 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 blah. I think you should take it now, let him play. That Donald, now that's that.
He wasn't even the president of the United States.
Bro, look at the tweets that he said that. Look, and I'm talking about the Super Bowl. He did it afterwards, bro. He did that after the Super Bowl shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the Donald sent tweets saying we should not stand for this. Anybody kneeling for the national anthem, it's against America.
You know what? Yeah. In modern day, do you see anybody kneeling anymore? The last time anybody did that shit was when LeBron, the bust, the liar, the media, the fraud,
and then what happened?
Decided Black Lives Matter, everybody, and the one guy that stood up and said, fuck you, it goes against what I believe in, Jonathan Isaac. My man. Orlando Magic, represent.
Yeah.
Mad respect to Jonathan Isaac. No disrespect against the Black Lives Matter, whatever it is, but that's just, not for me.
It's not for you?
Not for everybody. Not for everybody.
It's not.
I mean,
to be honest with you, it's not for a lot of black.
Oh, we lost you for a second. Yep, we're getting you back.
They all say like Black Lives Matter. Well, every life matters. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's how they look. I mean, it's what I mean, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? But and statistically, and people don't know this, man. Statistically, by police are Caucasians. It's the truth.
Well,
it's the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? It really is. They're the ones who get killed a lot by.
I mean,
I don't think it really matters about who gets killed more, white or black. I don't know someone that points a gun at a cop or not. I mean, that's what it comes down to.
Yeah, you get a weapon.
It has nothing to do with the color.
Hands of the wrong person, and bad things can happen.
Yeah, it's just dumb.
But this is why pretty much the whole Black Lives Matters movement was like pushed into action. You know what I'm saying, bro? It really was. You know what I'm saying? That's why.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not a black guy.
Yeah, but I
know. Waist down, you never know the difference, except I'm circumcised. And I'm not saying that your black dick isn't circumcised.
Not true.
I'm just saying that my non-black dick is.
You'll never be a black guy, right? I saw Lil Wayne, bro.
You'd never tell. Other than the circumcision and the yarmulke on the head. Put a little yarmulke on it. Dress it up. Put a little stew on a Saturday night, When we go to the synagogue, make sure they're kosher.
Go to the synagogue, you know what I'm saying? For real. You know what I'm saying? Like Max, when we were young, bro, like we talked last week, we used to fight racism. Remember that? We used to fight people, beat people up because of the racism thing. You remember that, man? People spraying the synagogues with swastikas and shit. We smashed them in school and shit, bro. Like 10 minutes straight beating these motherfuckers up. And we used to do that, man. But that's why I think that it's like, I'm an every lives matter thing, man. You know what I'm saying, bro?
But if you want to bring
that's how I look at it, man. Nothing people,
then exclusivity by inclusivity is more sensible than the opposite.
Against the movement. I know it's for my people, man. And whatever. I look at. Huh? Say it again.
Exclusivity by inclusivity is all right. Inclusivity by exclusivity makes no sense.
Yeah. Right. You know what I'm saying? I think that I hate racism, period, bro. Even if it's against black people, if against Muslims, against Mexicans, bro, against Chinese, bro.
What about white people? You just said white people.
I was getting there. They're the bottom of the list.
White people are racist against white people now. That's crazy to think. Shit. There's a white privilege card that I've looked up and down, and I have no idea where else this card could be hiding. This white privilege card has not come in the mail for 40 some odd years. I don't think it's coming.
There definitely is.
Yeah, I don't have the white privilege card. I don't know where these motherfuckers are coming up with that shit, but
It's white
it does
privilege,
not
bro.
exist.
There
Yeah,
definitely
I
is.
get taxed
Definitely.
and shit, all kinds
That's
of
just
stuff.
speaking for man. And it's a card. It's exclusive, man. It's like the black card, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You got to be rare to get one of those. You know what I'm saying? Because people use that shit. They use it, man.
Whatever,
To
motherfucker. I
get
told
certain
you I'm
things, to get out of certain things.
African, motherfucker. I can use the N-word anytime I want.
But Max, check out. Listen, bro. You understand? Listen, you understand black people a lot. What you do? You hung out with us. You hung out with us, and we hung out in the hoods and all that shit for our whole lives. Going from Johnson County to the hood to projects. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like you don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I don't get. Shit, but white kids love that shit, man. They're like, oh man. I'm like, man, I don't. Yeah, man. Motherfuckers out of your mind, just like the dropping the drawers, fucking sagging your pants. That's just a good way to make sure that you have plenty of sex in the slammer. You never have a lonely night. Every night's a happy night.
Like coconut shit.
Pants. I see motherfuckers sagging their pants out here. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that.
When I see him sagging, bro, I think, man, you know what that means? Shit. What the real meaning is, bro? You know what I'm saying? Shit. But these little youngsters, it's in rap videos, and it's all on the YouTubes and the TikToks.
Nope, there we go again.
Just fucking like, you know what I'm saying? But it's
No, you came out for a second, but that's what she said too.
Legendary.
Speaking of legendary, did you know the U.S. was favored by 45 points against the fucking South Sudanese team? And they were barely able to pull out a fucking win by a LeBron layup? Holy shit. I don't even want to watch the fucking Olympics at this point, especially the basketball. If South Sudan almost beat Team USA, who was favored by 45 points, then we got to rely on this chump wearing number 6.
He's
winning layup.
You know what I hate about the whole LeBron thing, dude? I hate that he's on the Lakers, man. He's on my favorite team, bro. And I'm not a LeBron fan, dude. I'm a Kobe fan. I'm a Michael fan, dude. And watching LeBron play in the Lakers uniform, bro, I just don't. It's like I have to root for that guy, bro. And don't get me wrong, he's a great basketball player. I take his compliments and all that, but he is not the fucking GOAT, bro. What in the fuck are these people
because
saying?
His son was talked about in a couple articles. ESPN and Sports Illustrated said that they're talking about him being
he's the
Rookie
GOAT
of the Year. No, him being named Rookie of the Year.
Jordan is the true GOAT. Tom Brady is the true GOAT.
Wayne Gretzky?
Not for long.
Who?
Won't be the GOAT.
Wayne Gretzky is too. Tom Brady.
Wayne Gretzky was great.
Yeah, man. Come on. You're right. That's definitely a GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Baseball player. Give me a baseball player GOAT. Barry fucking Bonds. I'll say it for you.
Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds. Okay, straight up. Barry. I don't care about the steroid shit, bro. Barry Bonds was.
Tim McGuire was great. I don't care about stuff either.
Mark McGuire.
Mark, whatever his name is.
Yeah, it's close. That was close.
His brother Tim had
Rose.
Was great.
Charlie Hustle. Definitely Charlie Hustle. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The Bambino, bro.
Jackie Robinson.
You know what I'm saying? Babe Ruth. Derek Jeter is one of my favorite players. Cal Ripken, and then Bo motherfucking Jackson, bro.
Motherfucking Jackson.
Oh,
give it, bro. Bo, man.
Like a bat on his leg, like it ain't shit. That motherfucker like a bat over his head, wouldn't even know it did it. Bam.
Like a toothpick, bro. Like, damn, dude. Dude was a beast, man.
Eat a bat.
He would eat a bat.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying? Shit.
And do things that nobody wants to talk about on live TV.
Like what, Max? What would he do? What would he do with a bat? Bro.
Got an autographed picture of Bo Jackson that I'm looking at right now with the shoulder pads on and all the football, fucking the bat behind him. I'm like, that motherfucker break that back any minute. I'm waiting for that picture to come alive and that bat breaks. Right next to Joe Frazier
one draft. All around goats to ever play any sport, bro. Primetime is one of the greatest goats ever, bro.
Primetime just don't know when to shut his fucking mouth.
Bro, he was the greatest fucking cover cornerback to ever play the fucking game of football, bro. There'll never ever be another cornerback like that, bro. And never.
No, we need him to be a
straight
great
shutdown.
Coach Prime now for the Colorado Buffaloes, which are in the Big 12. So we need him to fucking do a good job getting that fucking team ready to be fucking tough and competitive and go a little bit further than he did last year. We'll see.
They did pretty good.
They started
His
out
first year, bro,
last year, what, 3-0?
Yeah, they first year they started off good, man. But now it's like, I like
they beat TCU their first game.
Prime time, man. He's cocky, he's conceited, bro. He knows what he wants, bro. His sons are the same way. It's snow and money up there, bro. It's getting busy up there, man. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty dope.
You got Warren Sapp over there to help him anchor down that fucking defense.
Yeah, great. Another goat. Hey, ask who her favorite team is. Go ahead, Tom.
Why?
Tell me your favorite team.
The Steelers. For years.
Yeah.
My whole life, I love the Steelers. My whole life.
No argument there.
Thank you. Nobody can. Why? Because everybody loves the Steelers.
No.
Yeah, they do.
I got
just a hate.
Red and yellow, or black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
I think they should bring Bill Cowher back. That's just my opinion.
That would be great. That'd be.
He is my favorite coach. Other than Coach K's pretty good too, but
Coach K's the greatest coach.
There'll never be another Coach K.
You said that?
Yeah.
That was good.
I thank you.
That was good.
I'm not just But I think that Bill Cowher's amazing, and I think that he did amazing things with everything he touched back then. I mean, not saying that Mike Tomlin's not, but he's a bitch. But I just think he just needs to get some balls in and do shit. That's just me. But I'll always love the Steelers. I don't care if they win or lose.
Diehard fans gotta love that.
Yeah, gotta respect that.
The Steelers fucking suck, bro. I don't like them. I never have. That's why they beat our ass, bro. So I hated watching that, bro. The Steelers are like up there with me, as far as like they're not the Cowboys. Like I feel about the Cowboys. Cowboys, I just.
I mean, they don't beat anyone. Why would you be mad at them though? Like that's what I'm saying. How can you hate the Cowboys? Why? Because did they beat your team? No. Well, then why are you mad?
Because they are not. Because they're pompous. They are arrogant. They're fans.
I'm not.
They're
Cowboys. I like players from the Cowboys.
They're just
Cowboys themselves.
Playoffs. But I mean, you already know what we root for, Max. Kansas City Chiefs all day. Patrick Mahomes, Mike
for the 3 P.
Yeah, of course. Let's just say 3 fucking P, bro. Come on, bro. And I heard somebody say this to me today, bro. You might like this. Patrick Mahomes sucks.
Who said that?
That girl in there. You should throw her out in the streets for that one. You should throw her out for that.
Cool. No. Patrick Mahomes is an amazing young man. He truly is amazing. And I think that he's going to wash Tom Brady under the rug when he gets older because he already is doing great things. So I think I was going to go, Tom who? Who's that? He played what?
He's going to be a greater quarterback without a doubt. Tom Brady. Is he going to be?
I love that.
Quarterback in way. If he gets a 3-peat, I think that's something that's never been done, and Tom Brady can't go back in time and make it happen ever. So it'll never be taken away from him.
Absolutely right.
Jerry Bradshaw had
you do like knowledge.
Can't take that.
I do not. Tom Brady is not the GOAT.
He's not the GOAT?
He's not. No, he might be now for like a season, but no, because this kid is coming. I think there's better. He cheated. He deflates shit. Like he's just deflate gate.
There's a lot of controversy when it comes down to Tom Brady and being the GOAT, but all in all, winning 7 championships out of the 10 you went to is quite impressive.
7 chips. That's incredible, bro. I mean, he got 7 chips,
That's
bro.
A lot better than going to 10 championships and getting only 4 chips. and then try to lie to people and say you're the GOAT versus a guy that went to 6 championships and won 6 chips and never claimed to be any GOAT. I'm just saying.
And he's only been doing.
The thing about Patrick, man, is that the fame and the fortune has not got to this kid, bro.
That's not true. I'm going to disagree with you.
It hasn't got to him.
No, that's not true. Have you like had a conversation with him? Have you ever been in the same room with him?
He doesn't get in any trouble.
Okay, I'm just asking a question.
He stays squeaky clean.
Okay,
and
squeaky. He just hasn't gotten caught yet. Go ahead.
I'm saying he's giving off that he's the face of the league, and he's living up to the face of the league. He's
do no wrong.
Yeah, he's giving off that face. Now, if he comes up with a scandal, it's gonna like totally like kill everybody. Like, shit, you know, I told you so. Some shit like that.
He's got a lot of road blocks and bumps in the road with his family, between his dad's DUIs, his brother's court cases, his wife's pregnancy for the 3rd time,
and his brother being a douchebag.
And then
he's got a lot of shit going on, a lot of pressure on that man's shoulders.
Friggin' spread and friggin' at Sports Illustrated.
I think that Patrick, for real, man, I really. Everybody knows that I'm a Tom Brady fan, bro. I love Tom, bro. I do. I just watching him play football, man, was like watching an artwork, man, like a masterpiece, bro. Because the dude did it so well.
Shit, I'm gonna go over and have a reaction video over the fucking roast of Tom Brady. We're gonna fucking go after that whole fucking thing.
Hey, I saw that roast. That roast of Tom Brady. That shit was crazy, man. What was that? What was that chick name? Wendy Cummings, what her name is? She was killing him. You know, talking about his you lost your wife to football and a Taibo instructor or some shit.
A jiu-jitsu fucking or whatever the fuck it was, jiu-jitsu trainer. Motherfucker, you went to 3-4 lessons a day and you didn't learn shit.
He was tripping, bro. I was like, damn, he was just taking all that shit. But
I mean, whatever. Everybody has their fame sometime, I guess. I just don't like him.
I know you don't like him, but do you like Patrick though?
Yes,
that's
I told
awesome.
you that.
Okay, that's
I think
awesome.
Patrick Mahomes is very good at what he does.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's young and he has his whole career ahead of him. I think he's seriously gonna.
You think he'll win more than 7 Super Bowls?
Yes, he's already won 3. Yes, absolutely.
You see, man, I like that, bro. You hear that?
I mean, yes,
Tom Brady being a GOAT
after
he won that Super Bowl, after he lost 2 Super Bowls. Then he went back to the Super Bowl and won that Super Bowl against Matt Ryan and the Falcons. Before that, nobody ever said a word about Tom Brady being a GOAT. Never happened. They were like, this fucking guy lost 2 Super Bowls last 2. He's going up against the Falcons and Matt Ryan, MVP of the year, MVP of the league this year. No way. He's down by 4 touchdowns and scores 28-3 at halftime. No fucking way.
That was crazy.
Well,
he came back and won that shit. That was one of the best Super Bowls ever played. He came back and won that shit, bro. And so, GOAT status.
That's when the GOAT talk came up. That's where it happened.
Yeah.
Before that, it did not happen. Before that, they made fun of him to losing to Eli in both Super Bowls after going undefeated that whole fucking season with Randy Moss. Broke every fucking kind of record.
How do you not win a Super Bowl with Randy Moss? How do you not win one?
I waited on Randy Moss. I waited on him at Buffalo Wild Wings one night. I didn't know who he was. But I mean, that's because you know what I'm saying? I didn't know who he was. I was living in Mankato, Minnesota, working at Buffalo Wild Wings, and that's where the Vikings came down to do their training camp. You know, that was all in Mankato. And so every season, everyone freaked out because, you know, we get this very large black man were wearing Moss jerseys. Both of them did. Like, one of the guys had on the shirt said Moss on the back, and then he was with an older white gentleman. He kept calling Coach like throughout the whole meal. But he was very respectful. He wasn't cocky. He wasn't
another white gentleman.
You know, and I didn't know who he was. So it was probably
that was Jay Will.
Yeah, he was with an older white guy he called Coach, and then I want to say the other guy was his brother, from what I was told. But everybody in the whole place was freaking out but me, you know, and I was the one waiting on him, so it was probably a good thing. And I didn't ask him for his autograph. We didn't even talk about football. I mean, hell, we just sat there and talked about food and whatever. And he did tip me very nice, probably more than he should have.
How much he tip you? The world wants to know.
That doesn't even matter.
The world wants to know.
I mean, it doesn't even matter.
Is Randy Moss a good tipper? Can we say yes or no to that question? Is he more than generous?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He tipped me very nice. Yes, he did. And then as we went into I happened to be watching him, was telling me thank you for so like great service, blah blah blah. And I said, hey, I said, is this really the guy they say he is? And he started laughing. And he said, ask him. And I said, no, I'm not going to do that. Because I felt like a little kid, you know, like the little kid when he sees Joe Green in the tunnel, like whatever that is. Yeah, that's what I was like. That's what I felt like. Are you Randy Moss? But I didn't ask him for, you know, I was like, oh, hey, you know, I was like, it's gonna be great to watch you this year or something like that. I made some comment like that, and he was like, oh, thank you. But it was just, it was cool. Like he wasn't, and it was, yeah, it was like nothing like. I don't know. Everyone's like, did you get his autograph? I'm like, no, that's fucking rude. I'm not going to, hey, you know, wait, can you put your chicken wing down and sign my napkin? No, I'm not going to do that. I mean, that's just not me. You know, I waited on like Woody Harrelson and all those guys, but I've never done that.
Hold on. Sign this one.
Yeah, no.
I hate to interrupt your meal, but I need you to go ahead and give me that autograph now.
He's not going to do it.
Randy Moss, GOAT.
Yeah, he is a great. He is great. I do.
Randy Moss had the most touchdown catches. Tom Brady had the most touchdown passes. I didn't get it
at all.
I didn't understand that one. That was crazy.
It was crazy.
That was crazy.
It's a shame.
But that was cool. So, how much?
Like 100.
He tipped you $100.
Yeah.
Randy Moss is a good tipper, bro.
I mean, it's not. I mean,
nice job, Randy Moss. Thank you for being a good tipper. Now, say that with the person a reliable source actually got from Randy Moss. Thank you. Well, I'll tell you what, I think this is a good place to land the plane, park the bus, however we want to put it. I thought we had a fun show. We got the car. We got to listen to Tony. We got to listen to everybody. It was fun. It was
Casey,
awesome.
thank you, Casey. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, Casey, what did I say? Did I say something? Did I get the name wrong?
Thank you for real.
No, thank you, Casey. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, everybody, for watching.
Thank
you, everybody, for tuning in. We're going to do one of my favorite parts right now. I'm going to let this plane, this bus glide in nice and light and easy. We're going to have this relaxing little intro, outro that I love so much to put in there. And a big thank you to everybody. A big shout out again to Casey and Tony for being part of the show. Thank you, everybody, for watching. If you haven't done so already, hate to sound like that broken record echo chamber, but please, it helps us out to truly subscribe, like, share, and notify. My goal, our goal, the goal is to get monetized and give back. Actually give back. Yes, you heard it here first. Give back. It's going to happen. It's a promise. It's going to happen. It's not cocky. It's not. It's just, I believe it to be true. But once again, thank you guys. I wish you all nothing but the best. We're signing off for tonight. Until next time, this is Max.
It's Tony.
Oh, and I'm the special guest, Casey.
That's dope.
And this is another night on the Night Country. And we'll see you all again soon.
You already know. Love you, bro.
Broads in Atlanta, just took the lean in the family. Credit cards and the scammers, getting no licks in the bank. Legacies.